welcome to Week in Review for Module 2, Week 2. All right, so you've completed your first week in the course, and I think you guys did a very, very good job. What I was really impressed with was that opening case scenario. Those were honestly some of the best responses to that opening case scenario I can remember in running this course. I've been running this course, this is probably maybe the 5th or 6th time I've run this course. So you guys did a really, really strong job in kind of addressing that sort of that worst case scenario for that CT Tech and kind of talking about those issues. So job very, very well done. All right, so this week, what we have on tap is we have our weekly learning activity, we have our weekly quiz, and then we have our question of the week. This will be our first question of the week. And this will be sort of the template, if you will, for the rest of the course. Is this learning activity, a quiz, and a question of the week. We'll have some other stuff from time to time put in there, but that's kind of the basic assignments for this course. One thing about the weekly learning activity. Now, last week you had a weekly learning activity where you had a Word document and you entered some information in, saved it, and uploaded it to Dropbox. This week, we're trying something a little bit different. Your weekly activity will be roughly the same type of work, but it's going to be done in sort of, I like to think of it like an interactive or an online workbook. What it really is, it's a quiz. Now, but it's not really a quiz, so don't freak out. But it's I'm using the D2L quiz builder for this assignment. I've run this before and it's worked out very, very well. What you'll do is go to the learning activity, click on it. It'll look just like a quiz. It'll say, do you want to start the quiz? You'll say yes. But it's basically a quiz that will run for 7 days. I think it's actually like 6 days and about 8 hours, but roughly 7 days. It'll run for 7 days. You can then, if you want, just do a click, drag, copy, if you know how to do that, or print screen if you wish. You can copy those items down as you're reading. You can print it out. As you're reading, you can fill out the answers. The one thing that you do not want to do, though, since it is a quiz, as far as D2L is concerned, it thinks it's a quiz running for about 7 days, is that you don't want to hit submit. Now, you can hit save all answers, which is great. So if you want to work on it for a few minutes, type in some answers, that's great. Click save all answers, but do not click submit. And then just close your browser window out. You can come back to the quiz. The time will still be running. Again, it's a 7-day quiz. It's still clicking away, but your answers will be saved. Now, when you're done, you got everything input the way you want, then you could hit submit, and you'll be all good that way. So a little bit different for the weekly activity. But by all means, you can definitely print it out, by copying it and then maybe dropping it into a Word document so you can work on it offline if you want. Okay, so a little bit different with the weekly activity. The weekly quiz will be the same. The new thing that is also this week, of course the learning activity is not new, but something new to you for this week is the question of the week. So every week you'll get a question posed to you. It's in the course news, so look for it. It should be down somewhere below this news posting will be the question of the week, and you'll answer that in the discussion forum. Look for the word count. I think it's a little bit less this week than with your initial posting. I think we're at 200 words this week rather than 300. So it should be fine without stretching. You should be just fine in answering the question of the week, which will tie also directly into your reading that you'll be having this week. And that's it for this week, which is still a lot. Again, I'd encourage you now to start on that unit paper. Also, in a news posting somewhere down below my little image here, you'll find the topic for your first paper. Remember, there's going to be 3 papers in this course, and they correlate to each one of these kind of little mini units that we have within the course. And the first one will be on drugs, and your topic is given to you. So Look at that, and if you want, I encourage you, if you can, start early on that paper because that'll be due at the end of Module 3. Not this module, but at the end of Module 3. But if you can work ahead, that is great. Okay, and looking at my notes here, I think that would pretty much cover it. Again, if you were to focus your efforts on anything to work ahead, it would be that unit paper. I'd encourage you to work on that. Of course, you'll have a unit paper due at end of week 4, and another unit paper due at our last module in Module 6. So, excellent. All right. Well, again, if you have any questions, please get a hold of me. You can use text message, email, virtual office. Everybody have a great and safe 4th of July. If you can, try to get your work done early so you can enjoy that 4th of July weekend. I know that's easier said than done, though, with all of our very, very busy schedules. But again, do try to spend some time and to relax and spend that time with your family, at least sometime during the 4th of July weekend, to recharge those batteries just a little bit. All right, excellent. And again, anything comes up, please do not hesitate to contact me. And as always, thank you for watching.